You're watching Two Button Crew.
The daily Nintendo of fandom for you.
Good save.
Yeah. I was gonna say it again.
Not your daily Nintendo's of fandom, but the daily Nintendo's of fandom for you.
Just for you.
Yeah. Alright, well, this year Nintendo's doing stuff different. They're like,
way different.
We're not different enough. We need to...
Says the most different company out there.
Right. So, everyone totally expected NX to be unveiled this year in Los Angeles, but Nintendo's going to do it on their own time, in their own way, in their own event. So we're here to speculate and talk about how should they reveal the NX now that it's not going to be done at E3. And I think there is an element of fun here that we can't expect any of this. Like,
no.
Before we were just wondering, are they going to come back to the E3 stage or not? But they're coming up with something that's completely and purely NX, and when do you think we'll see it? September at the latest? Or?
Oh yeah, September at the latest. I think middle of summer.
This thing's coming out in March. So
I know.
So you're talking like early August, maybe?
Yeah, early August is my guess.
All right, so here are some of my thoughts. I think that they should do an NX-specific Nintendo Direct, an NX Direct, with Reggie. Probably not Kimishima, because he hasn't addressed fans yet. This may change during E3 or not. But unless he blows us away somehow, Reggie's got a lot more track record of being hype.
Yes.
Reggie is hype. And I think that they should show the hardware and not say new controller, new controller, new controller, new controller 17 times like they did with the Wii U.
Show the piece of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think they should show the games. Start with Zelda, because we will have already seen Zelda Wii U.
Yep.
But you could start with that and just show the comparison. Show any other ports that Nintendo's going to do, such as like a Smash Bros. Premium Edition or whatever.
Because now the Smash Bros. Games, I can't keep this straight. Has that been leaked or confirmed?
Leaked, rumored.
Yeah. Okay. So, but we know that. But. We know that Zelda Wii U is going to be on Wii U and NX already. So showing that comparison.
That's the only NX game that we know about from Nintendo.
That's true.
And then show all the new games. After all the ports, just go right into some fresh stuff.
Yes, indeed.
And then I think something very important is going to be to talk about how they're going to solve the virtual console problem, because fans are at the point where they're actually getting fed up with a virtual console system. I have boycotted my first virtual console games, which are the new 3DS exclusive SNES games. I'd love to play Super Metroid Portable. I have it on Wii U, and I don't want to spend another $8. And I think after you've gone through all the trouble of coming up with Nintendo accounts, My Nintendo, and Nintendo Network IDs, there had better be cross-buy on this game, on this new console.
It's a big deal.
Because if you're not introducing it at the launch of NX, you've missed the boat once again.
Yeah.
So, and the reason that they're launching in March, they say, is because they want to have a lot of software to launch with, more than they would have had in November.
Smart decision.
But B, they also want to have launches in the following months, pretty close together. And console launches are notorious for having short software supplies, so I think it's important to launch with some backwards compatibility or downloadable software. If I could carry over my library of virtual console games, finally,
that'd be so
that would
great.
really help. And it would especially help because I'm doubting that the NX is backwards compatible. And Kimishima said NX is not a successor to the Wii U or the 3DS. So to me, that says no backwards compatibility.
Yep.
Probably. Different branded console, whole different approach.
It won't be called the Wii Wii.
The Wii
or the Wii Us.
We enough. All right. I hope that they give us a firm, specific release day within March.
Please.
And
Please.
don't you have to if it's coming out in like 6 months?
Seriously. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think that when they release all that information, they got to tell us what time in March.
And
it's because it's not like we're on the edge of our seats here. Oh, is it going to be on like the 21st?
Right.
Or is it going to be on the 22nd? No, we're just like, when is it?
Yeah. And then I think something very, very, very hyped to do would be to say, all right, we've shown you the NX, we've shown you the games, you can play it now or next week at Best Buy.
Yes.
Go to Best Buy. And then, Simeon, we might have to make our way to Seattle.
Yeah, go over to Redmond, Seattle, and go down the street from Nintendo America headquarters and go to the Best Buy.
And I think they should really push the pre-orders.
There.
You should go in a line, wait 3 hours, play the NX for 5 minutes, and then get your pre-order on the way out the line.
Yeah, the dude's right there to say, you want to pre-order it?
Get some real momentum for this thing going.
I think so.
There you go. Simeon, what do you think they should do for the announcement of the NX?
Okay. I just had a crazy idea. Now, Nintendo doesn't really make a habit of like completely like throwing their fans off. Like usually when they say something they stick to it. Obviously there's exceptions. But what if this E3 was just completely about the NX and they forgot Zelda Wii U? Just completely did a bait and switch, like,
oh man,
and then like blew everybody out of the water and won E3. It's not gonna happen, folks. Don't get your hopes up.
Oh boy, man.
So
I just got gamer bumps.
but that would be so cool. Yeah. Like if Nintendo wanted to do something different, that's what they do.
We would never trust them again.
No, we'd never trust them again, but we would be super excited anytime they said something even dull. Because, it's going to be so cool. Okay, so I think it's going to happen in a direct. They're not going to do a live show. Live shows for console announcements and console showings are pretty terrible. Like, they just don't have a good track record.
Whoops.
Yeah. $599 US. If you know what I'm talking about. Don't do it with Bill. You got to do it with Reggie. Bill's cool, but as we talked about last time with the awkward smile thing, you got to stick with Reggie. And show us a tech demo. Like, it could be a game that's coming out, like they did with Wii U. They had Nintendo Land, but they can show a new IP or not even a game, just like a tech demo. Like, just show us something. Show us somebody running around doing something that shows off what the console can do, and show us the controller.
The Nintendo Cantu. Pre-ordered it now.
That's what it was called.
Nintendo Cantu. What you cannot.
What Microsoft cannot. I can turn around. What Sony don't. So anyway, show us the controller. Show us what it looks like. Show us that it's different than the gamepad.
Yeah.
Show us that it's different than anything that we've seen before, but familiar enough to where it's not ridiculous. But don't just because you know what they're always. They're always tempted to go back to the same old controller when their weird stuff fails. They go, our weird stuff failed. Let's go back to the SNES controller and just redo that.
Gotcha.
Do something new, but not the game.
Okay, I've got 2 pieces of bad news for you on that front then, Simeon, if that's what you're looking for. All right, was that it for your predictions?
They're going to stream the Treehouse afterward.
All right, very good. That's likely.
That's it.
All right, Simeon, so Nintendo just announced a new slogan. There's no play like it. I guess it's supposed to be like there's no place like it. But the only icons in the logo are A, B, X, and Y, the buttons.
What if that's the whole controller? It's just a circle where those are the 4 buttons. 4-button gaming, people.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then Kimi. Okay, so that's one side. But then what seems to be conflicting is that Kimishima said NX is a brand new way to play video games. So that seems to suggest
Something different.
Something different, some kind of interaction with the console that we wouldn't expect. So, what are they doing? Are they aligning their brand and their new console, or what?
I don't know.
Do you just always have to say it's a new way to play games whenever you make a new system?
I think so. I think Nintendo's got to do that. Yeah. But I guess the SNES controller does work, but I'm kind of looking for something different. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see.
I read in Nintendo Force this joke about the Nintendo 64. They had to cut it down to just 3 handles because of budgets, but it was originally supposed to be this big wheel, like a sailor's wheel, with like different controls on every one.
That would make so much sense.
Maybe the NX will have 4 handles.
Yeah, one person will hold an N-shaped controller, and then the other person will hold the X-shaped controller.
Oh, what have we done?
Or it'll just be one controller of N and X.
All right. Hopefully viewers can distinguish the differences between our predictions and our suggestions and our jokes. In any case, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've had fun on this episode.
Indeed. Go ahead and, if you liked what you saw, wear us. We got t-shirts. We got other kinds of shirts, and they're really cool. And so go buy one.
That's right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the crew. We'll see you next time.
Signing out.